All right, what's up, everybody? Once again, thanks for tuning in. And just like the title says, today's video is going to be a feeding video. I put a couple feeding clips together for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy that. And as you can see, first up the bat here is my Fauna Pelma Chalcodes. And you can see she's still displaying some of those beautiful colors she displayed right after she molted. She molted a few months back, and she's still looking pretty good. A very good eater. As you can see, she pretty much destroyed the enclosure I put her in. I tried putting a water dish twice, and it's definitely in there. It's definitely in there. It's just you can't see it. It's buried. So she bulldozed the whole area, front to back. All her decker is all over the place. So I'm not sure. She might need some different accommodations. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to do some, I guess, some research and find out. If anybody here has any suggestions, feel free to leave some comments and let me know how you keep your Fauna Pelma Chalcodes. And yeah, I'm always open to ideas. So let me know. So next up the bat here is Mr. Salmopius verduncus. This guy's a great displayed tarantula. He's always sitting in that hole right there waiting for food to drop in. He never disappoints when feeding. So this is actually the first tarantula that I owned that I raised from a sling to an adult. And as you can see here, this guy here pretty much sealed off the entrance to his burrow. And I'm expecting him to emerge out in a few weeks as a fully mature male. So once he comes out, I'll get some good video of him hopefully. And I'll be putting a video out of all the care that I did from the time he was a sling to the time he reached an adult size. So stay tuned for that video. And I'll hopefully be passing this guy off to somebody else who will use him to breed and get more of these into the hobby. Next here is my little Caribbean versicolor sling. I just rehoused this sling into this enclosure a few weeks back, and it's doing pretty good. As you can see, it already has the place webbed up. This is the first time I'm actually feeding it a mealworm, and it actually took it pretty good. Of course, I don't get to see it that much anymore because it's always in this little web tunnel, but hey, you know, I guess that's how it is. I'll be keeping an eye on it and getting more video and photos and getting some updates for you guys as I can. So next here, we have Little Miss, well, I like to think she's a Little Miss, Avicularia gerensis M2. The common name of this one here is supposed to be the Peruvian purple pink toe, even though I've seen adult pictures of these guys and they don't look that purple to me. But it's still a pretty cool looking tarantula either way. I was on a tarantula website and I came across this one. I never heard of it, so I went on Google, checked it out, and I saw the most beautiful picture of one of these. And I just had to have it. So at the next reptile show, I picked one up. And yeah, here she is in all her glory. She just molted. I actually am putting a video together of her. Not like a care video, but just like a feeding video and just showing her off a little bit because she did just molt. And I got all that. And I like putting videos up of these guys just to show their progression as they go along. And hopefully a few years down the line, we can see how she looked from beginning all the way into some of her adult stages. So yeah, pretty cool tarantula. So next up here is my other Caribbean versicolor. And as you can see, it just molted about a week ago. And I told myself that once it molted, I was going to rehouse it into something different, something bigger, of course. I'm just not sure what I want to do yet. I'm not going to set it up the same as the other one. I want to do something a little different maybe, and hopefully something a little bigger, maybe something a little better. As you can see, it still has the blue coloration to it, but it's not as bright as it was. After a molt, I was expecting it to be a lot brighter, but it's actually starting to darken up a bit. So I'm assuming that after each molt from here on out, it's going to start taking on the adult coloration. And yeah, we'll keep an eye on this one here. I'm going to keep taking pictures and taking videos, and I'm going to keep putting out updates as I can. So next up here is my little curly haired tarantula. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the scientific name because my mouth just does not move that way. But pretty cool. I got two of these guys actually. I had them since they were very tiny slings, and they're finally starting to show some of that adult curly hair look to them, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to keep, same thing, to keep taking photos and videos of these guys, and I'll keep putting out updates and keep watching their progression. And last but not least, I have the infamous OBT, the orange baboon tarantula. I actually have two of these guys. Now, me and the OBT, we have a very interesting history. I am in the process of putting together a rehouse video. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be explaining all my trials and tribulations that came along with the OBT starting 10 years ago. And let's just say I learned that as long as you give these guys the respect they deserve, you'll have a great tarantula. So like I always say, if you guys made it this far through the video, Thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, give me a like and a subscribe. Help support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed.